It is day 7 of NaNoWrimo 2020. If you haven't checked out my stuff before, my name is Daniel Poppie. You can find out more about me at danielpoppie.com. Go to the first day if you want to follow the progress that I've been doing with the book I've been writing and that I'm going to be publishing by the end of the month. So, quick update on yesterday, and then I'm going to tell you what I'm thinking about what's going to happen today. It is almost 11 right now, so it's a bit later than I usually do this because during the week I've been doing it really early in the morning, and it just got to be a really long week, and I got to be really tired. So what happened is I'm like, well, I'll just sleep in a little bit. So I slept in until 6, and then I had some stuff to do this morning, so I didn't get to writing or anything yet. I haven't done any writing today. I've actually gotten out and got some exercise, did something active. I did something that you do that is also active, not specifically exercise. So yesterday, my goal is 25 to 30 words. Yesterday I was kind of a bum, and that happens. It's just part of life. Sometimes you have bad days. Sometimes you have bad days because it just happens to you, or you're too busy, etc. Sometimes you have bad days because you're a bum and you're lazy. And yesterday was one of those days where I did some writing, but at the same time I was not as focused as I would have liked to have been. So I got about 16-ish pages done yesterday, which is great. I think I'm over 100 pages now. Definitely. That's definitely the case that I'm over 100 pages. I still expect to get this book written by the end of the weekend. That's what my goal is going to be. That means I have to do a lot of writing today. And since it's already 11, I'm going to be doing a lot of writing during this time. I'm going to be doing a lot of writing today. I'm going to be very busy with writing because if it's already 11, then I've got to make up for time from before. And I usually get some writing done really early in the morning. So that's the plan today. I'm going to shoot for my 25 to 30 words. I did meet my goal. Well, I didn't get 30 words yet for a single day, but I've gotten like 28 words, 28 pages. I'm not talking about 28 words. I'm talking about the page count, not word count right now. I did get 28 pages one day. So that I'm going to try to shoot for 30, and if I can get 30, I think I should be able to finish the book tomorrow. Again, tomorrow is weird. We'll see how it works. It might be Monday, but at the same time, when I go through the first part, when I do my first draft, I write until I'm finished. I don't worry about word count. I don't worry about how long the book is. I don't worry about how long the story is. I write until the story flows correctly, and I write until I'm finished. So in some way, I take my time and I'm patient with it, but I'm writing at a good pace. I'm going along at a good pace because I write by hand, but at the same time, I'm not rushing myself through the story, and I think that's a good thing to remember when you're writing your first draft. Your first draft is going to come out better if you're patient with it and you allow the story to progress naturally, because you might have an idea that, okay, if you want the character to have the call to action, right? The call to action could happen with one scene, but it could be better if you actually put some time before the call to action where you build up the character and you show who the character is. And it might take one chapter to do that. It might take 10 chapters to do that. It really depends on what the story is and what you're doing. And if you do put 10 chapters before your call to action, before the stuff starts going, it's going to slow down the pace of the book for sure, but it might be the case it's best for your book. So I always encourage people to take their time with the story. If you are in a scene and you think, oh, this is going to take a page to write to get from one point to the other, and it takes much longer, don't worry about it too much, because that's just part of writing, and you feel your way forward. There's this idea that you experience what's going on as you go, right? You are telling yourself the story, or it's coming to you in some way. I don't know about it just coming to you in some way, but you do tell yourself the story in the first go. And I think that when you are writing the first draft, if you do slow down, if you do take your time, it's going to be a lot more satisfying, and you're going to be a lot more excited about the story, and it's going to give you the momentum to do your edits, right? And it's going to give you your momentum to do 1 edit, 2 edit, 3 edit, however many edits you go through, and then get that book done, finally polish up the book where it's finished. So that's all I got for you today. This day I expect to get a lot of work done. Tomorrow we'll see what happens. Sunday's always a toss-up. Sundays are always really busy. It might be the case that I have to wait until Monday to actually get some more work done. We'll see. All right, take care. See you later.